Well, good morning. As usual, I've moved on and I'm in this little place because it's a long-winded word and I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to really carnage French language. It's a little place, a very tiny little village, and I'm parked next to quite a lovely little spot. How's that? And I'm parked just there. There he is. Hello, Walter. Very tiny air, very basic. No hookup electric, just water waste and things like that. Next to this lovely little lake or river or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I'll have to have a look on the map. I think it's just a big river. And we've got a little village spires just in the distance there, so we'll have a look around that. Now this is a really tiny village. So I've travelled, what, it's only about 50 miles today. There's no point rushing, plenty of time. Last night was all right. Unfortunately, I had a couple of, a van that was parked right next to me. And every 2 minutes, they were in and out the van. And they didn't just shut the door, they slammed the door. And this went on for hours. God knows what they were doing. They must be part of like a big group because there was quite a few vans on there last night. So they're in and out, in and out, in and out, up until about 10:30 at night. And I was starting to lose my top a little bit, and it quieted down. So I let it go. I didn't get angry, not like me. So anyway, we'll have a wander around. It's not too windy, so I'll see if I can get the drone up just to get you an aerial shot of this little place, and we'll have a tootle around this little village and see what there is. See how it goes. So just have a quick look at what services they've got. Well, they do have electric, water, tokens, and you just select what you want. Oh cool, that's all right. And they got the poo dispensary, that's good. Yep, let's have a... Right, let's have a pot around. Now, it is still quite chilly today. The sun's trying to come out. The wind is not as blowy as it was yesterday, but it's still quite chilly bobs. As you can see, it's a bustling hive of activity. We've got one car, which is amazing. So we'll keep going round. I did say this was a small town, village, and I wasn't lying. A little tiny market there. And that road just keeps going and that takes you out of the little town. That's how small this place is. But as churches go, that's a pretty good church. Oh. Yeah, like I was saying, it is quite chilly today. Trip-wise coming here, another doddle. Very straight roads, went through some little tiny places which I'll show you. The little tiny places that I went through, as I said before, it's pretty easy to drive around, especially where I've come through in France. Now, last time I came, the sat-nav took me all the way through these little really tight places, and they were quite butt clenching at some points, but I think that's because I was more over on the west coast, for, you know, going central and west. Now I'm on the east, I'm a lot closer to, I'm not that far off Switzerland at the moment, so I might even take a detour there, you never know. But yeah, it was all right coming here today. It was nice and straight through, only took an hour and 3/4. Go down this little tiny road here. Now there's no going down that way, so let's have a look down here. Little policeman sat there doing his paperwork. He's winning at hangman. Doing his crossroads. Crossroads? Crosswords. Oh, let's have a look up here. Ooh. I think I might be going. Oh no, I'm all right. I thought I was going in somebody's house, but it's not. It's a cemetery. Let's have a look. Quick peek in here. Oh, it's free water there. as I'm out on the roads, I'm not just sticking to back paths. I have got my German hat on, my helmet. So as you saw yesterday, when I was in that walled village, traffic just pops out of nowhere without indicating and gets a bit raising. This is a very tiny village. Not the smallest one I've been in. The smallest one I went in was in the hills in Spain, up in the mountains, and there was just over 100 and odd people living in that village. Very, very tiny. And yet, in such a small, tiny place such as that, they still had a dedicated area for people to go and stay, even with such limited resources. And when I went back to the little bar and said that the electric wasn't working, he gave me my money back from the tokens, and then he tipped up him and his mate in this little white van and got out, proceeded to fix the electrics. I can't go down there. Proceeded to fix the electrics, all the three of us with torches, and then gave me free electric for the inconvenience. Now that's you don't get that in England. Oh, I can't do it till Tuesday. I'll have to order some parts which will take a week. So it just shows that over here in Europe it's on a different plane completely. Well, I'm afraid to say that's as exciting as you're going to get round here. There's nothing else other than that little square that we've just seen, some back roads and a road that goes in and goes right through and goes out. But saying that, I'm in a lovely little spot. The sun's trying to come out, and we've got views such as this. Bonjour. Anyhow, so there you go. It's a nice little town, this lovely little spot, nice and quiet. And now that the wind's dropped down, it's turned out really, really good. Just pity the sun hasn't come out, but it's a great little spot. So anyhow, we're going to crack on tomorrow. We're going to keep heading south. Should be down the south of France, probably in about a week's time. Like I said, there's no rush. So come along for the ride. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.